What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Buffalo State College Bengals Dynasty here on NCAA Football 14. This week, the Bengals travel to the Big House to take on the Michigan Wolverines, who on paper are probably the most talented team we've faced through 3 seasons of play, and that includes the likes of Notre Dame and Syracuse. The reason being is because in this game at least, Shea Patterson is absolutely broken and is the highest rated quarterback that we've had to face off against in the series. The Bengals' pass defense has been underwhelming for a couple seasons, and it does not help that Shea Patterson has all these weapons to throw to, including Nico Collins, who is essentially a more overpowered version of Tay Martin. Also running the football, they have Omari Samuels, who is a talented all-around back with some explosiveness. This team has so many weapons, and Buffalo State is going to need to bring their A game on the defensive end before they go into MAC conference play. They also have a very deep stable of tight ends with 3 guys over 85 overall. The Bengals have found ways to compete by exploiting their opponent's weaknesses, but the only problem with Michigan is that they don't have any. They're the most winningest program in the history of college football, and that should say something about their level of talent. Buffalo State as a program just went over 500 for the first time in Division I play, but they're gonna need more than Leon Jacobs and some luck and heart to win this game. Michigan is not invincible, however. They lost in an upset to Oregon State at home. Meanwhile, the Bengals have 2 wins on the year, but they're both very similar as they have scored over 30 points, but also given up 30 points in each game. I hate to doubt this team, but I don't think they're very capable of putting up 30 against the Wolverines. Down at the field for the coin toss, the Bengals lose, Michigan defers, and we're about to get underway. Right leg, Tommy Keith back to return, and the game is underway, 9 yards deep. Not even gonna try it. That brings out Lance Rice in the Buffalo State offense for the first time today. They go I formation, tight end left side. Rice, stretch carry, Jacobs gets a block from Lee. Around the corner to the 40, the 50, and out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 32 yards on the opening handoff for Leon Jacobs. Buffalo State needs that if they want to pull off the upset. Fresh set of downs after the big game. Spread flex, pressure comes up the middle, and Rice gets buried. Michigan brings the A-gap blitz and ends that play in about a second. Move forward a couple plays, 3rd and 10, spread flex, Jacobs is the back to the right side. Rice sets up screen and can't get it away cleanly. Pressure comes again. These Michigan defenders are elite. Derek Rain back to punt for the first time, looking to pin him back. Coffin corner and out of bounds at the 6. Brings out Shea Patterson in the Michigan Wolverines offense for the first time today. Buffalo State needs a fast start. They come out in the 5-2. They go weak I formation. Play action. Patterson in his own end zone stands back. No pressure comes. Lobs downfield. Puts it up for grabs. And Black comes away with it. He stiff arms Shelton Stewart and goes all the way home. Reservations for 6 and 94 yards. The media was very critical of Shelton Stewart after his performance against Washington State. He simply gets turned around and loses the ball on this play. They kick it back to Tommy Keith about 9 yards deep. Will he take a knee again? No, he wants to take it out. Keith to the 10, 15, 20, steps back, makes a man miss, and he's hit. The ball comes free, and Michigan scoops it up. Such a promising play from Keith as he made the man miss. It looked like he was going to get past the 20, and simply a fumble catches him off guard as Patterson stands back. 1st down and 10, 5:18 to go, and he goes down. Buffalo State has not been lacking in sacks this year. I feel the pass rush has been excellent. 3rd down and 12 for Michigan from the 29-yard line. Patterson snaps, trips to the left side, dumps it off for Black. He breaks a tackle and has the 1st down inside the 15-yard line. Make it 2nd down and goal as we move forward. Weak I formation. Toss left side. Samuels, corner touchdown. A 14-point swing for the Wolverines after the Tommy Keith fumble, and it just goes to show they can't afford those mistakes. They retake the field. Pistol, 2 tight ends right side. Rice, read option, keeps it himself to the left side and up the middle towards the Michigan logo. And he's down inside the 40, 21 yards on the carry. Buffalo State shows that rushing the ball is still what they do best. Approaching midfield, they have an ace shotgun look. Jacobs is the back right side. Rice gives Jacobs, and he's hit in the backfield. The ball comes free, and Michigan falls on it for their second turnover of the game. Leon Jacobs' second fumble of the season, and he simply had no chance on that play. Michigan takes back over, two receivers left side. Patterson dumps it off in the flat. Eubanks makes the catch and evades Jay Woods for a first down inside the 15-yard line, looking for 3 possessions. Faced with 3rd and 7 from the 11-yard line, Patterson steps up to run, and Hawkins lays the shoulder into him. He has to slide. It's the first 4th down for Michigan this game, and they want to stay on the field to go for it. Weak eye formation. Toss right to Samuels, and Jay Woods takes him down in the backfield. The freshman All-American strikes again. The Wolverine lead stays at 2 possessions. Rice with an I formation, tight end right side. Gives that way to Leon. Leon with some room, evades to the corner and puts his head down and fights as he has enough for the first down. Jacobs out to 45 yards on the game. They want to go back his way. Sweep left side, steps back and has no room. It's either a big gain or a big loss for him today. No in between. It's 3rd down and 12, empty 2x3. Snap, Rice, flustered and goes down. Absolutely nowhere to throw the ball, simply a coverage sack. And that brings us to the end of the first quarter of play as Michigan's defense has swallowed Buffalo State to this point. Second quarter action from Ann Arbor. The Wolverines have clawed themselves out to a 14-0 lead over the Bengals. Patterson sweep left. Samuels spins off a tackle. Ben Hall couldn't bring him down, and he's down inside the 20. Gain of 16 on the first carry of the quarter for Samuels. First down and 10. Tight end comes in motions left to right side. Single back set. Patterson takes a snap from under center, floats it outside. Martin makes the catch in traffic, breaks 2 tackles, and is into the end zone for a touchdown like it's nothing. We've seen it before from this Buffalo State defense, but they get into a game against a top power and forget the fundamentals of defense. Rice and the offense have stalled due to turnovers. They have a bunch set right side on 3rd and 13. Rice pressured and hit as he throws again. This offensive line cannot handle the pressure. Billy Myers was open on this play. Rice just doesn't have the time. Rain punts it back to Big Blue from the strong I formation. Patterson takes a snap, fires quick slant over the middle, and Wright makes the catch. Jay Woods really wanted to rip that ball away. Clock down to near 5 in the half. 2nd and 7, Patterson give right side, Samuel misdirection, looks for room to run, and inside the 35-yard line, he turns that into 5 yards. Michigan is winning in the trenches. They continue to go heavy, strong I formation, play action. Patterson feels pressure off his blind side and floats to the corner where Eubanks is wide open. But we'll have to take another look at this one as that left foot clearly does not come in bounds. Buffalo State catches a break. They go back to the ace shotgun look. Chris Johnson's the tight end left side. Rice, read option, has some open field to the Michigan logo. He swerves, sheds off a man, and is eventually gang tackled about a yard away from the line to gain. Clock down to 4:02 and ticking. Rice from the gun takes a snap. Pressure comes, fires over the middle. It's deflected and caught. Pat Hughes comes away with it. How about that play for 7 yards? We've seen some crazy things happen in this series, but the fact this gets deflected and both receivers go for the ball is kind of cool. Animations aside, fresh set of downs. Rice read option yet again, cuts inside to evade a man and has 7 yards. At least the read option game has been a positive as they come pistol 2nd down and 3. Johnson comes in motion left side. Jacobs gets the carry around the corner. He has a first down and evades to the corner for about 5 more yards. A solid pickup of 9 that leads to 3rd down and 9. Empty set 2x3. Rice snap, runs up the middle and has a first down before getting hit. This is why Lance Rice won the job as a freshman and re-won it as a sophomore. His mobility opens up so many things for this offense as they're faced with another 3rd down situation. Rice snaps, floats back and goes down. A loss of 11 on the sack. And once again, Rice is notably shaken up. He's had trouble staying healthy and he's favoring his abdomen. Kevin Kinsley on to attempt a career-long 50-yard field goal. It's up, 4th and 20. The kick is good. Straight down the middle. Buffalo State finally on the board with less than 2 to go. An update on Lance Rice. It's not serious, but he will miss 2 quarters of action. Michigan looks for another score before halftime. Clock under 2 to go. Patterson with a bunch left side. Takes a snap. Steps up in the pocket. Floats downfield to the sideline. And Collins catches Jennings. Turned around and makes a spectacular back shoulder play. We've all been waiting on Buffalo State's pass defense to step up. It just doesn't look like it's going to happen. Patterson draw to Samuels. And he's hit behind the line for a loss of 4. Thank you, Tony Hawkins. An incompletion sets up 3rd down and 14 with 49 seconds to go. Patterson, 2 receivers to each side. Takes a snap, 3-man rush comes, dumps it off to Collins, and he's drugged down. They call a timeout with 44, and they tack on 3. 31 seconds for Buffalo State's offense to do something. Adrian Armstrong checks in, dumps off the screen to Jacobs. He's hit and gains about 6 yards. They call a timeout with 25 left. 3rd down and 4 for Armstrong, empty 2 by 3. Takes the clean snap, fires over the middle, and it's intercepted. Anthony takes it away, intended down the middle for Phillips. And as we saw all of last season, Adrian Armstrong simply fires offline. He's wide open over the middle, puts it too far to the right side, and the Wolverines have another chance to score before the half. 15 seconds to go, 2nd down and 6. Patterson takes the snap, no pressure on the way, dumps it off to Samuels. He breaks a tackle and picks up the 1st down to about the 2-yard line. 1st and goal to go. Trips to the left side for the Wolverines. Samuel is the back. Patterson read option, fakes everybody out, and has an easy walk-in touchdown. Only 3 yards out, and Michigan takes a 31-3 lead going into the half. That could not have been any worse for Buffalo State. Regardless of whether they win this game, they need to make adjustments. While we wait for the second half to begin, let's take a look at recruiting as Buffalo State is going after some higher level prospects this year, including Will Landry, who would be the first 4-star commit in the program's history. However, with better prospects comes more competition and better competition, as some schools are actually offering scholarships to the players that the Bengals are pursuing, unlike what we've seen in years past. However, the recruiting special is next episode, so make sure you stay on the lookout for that, where we'll go after much more, including a couple of the gem players that Buffalo State's going after. Rory Alston is one of them. He's a very athletic linebacker who can really lay the boom, but I also see value in him as a pass rusher. Maybe he takes over in a 3-4 edge rushing role for Buffalo State if he commits. Not much to report from around the league, but Texas A&M, who did go to the college football playoff, lost their first game in a season where we really haven't seen too many upsets. Of course, the Michigan-Oregon State game that we mentioned earlier is one of them. Jonathan Taylor is still the Heisman leader, however, he is injured, so his Heisman hopes, after sticking around and only being the runner-up, comes back to bite him. Conference play has not began yet for the MAC, so there's not much to report here, but the Bengals are the lone East undefeated team at the moment. That may only last for 2 more quarters if this game continues to play out the way that it has to this point. Coming into this game, Lance Rice was 17th in passing yards with only 2 games under his belt. We cannot talk about his improvement and what his production overall has meant to this Bengals offense, as Leon Jacobs doesn't have to carry nearly the same load he did last year. It helps out. Billy Myers is 11th in receiving yards with 274. Hawkins is 9th with 13 tackles. Looking at the top 25, not too much to report here. Ohio State and Alabama still 1 and 2. Then you see Washington, Georgia, UCLA, Oklahoma, Auburn, Florida State, and USC, along with Penn State, all undefeated and looking towards the college football playoff. These videos do take quite a bit of work to put together, so if you are enjoying the content, please drop a like and subscribe for the love of franchise and dynasty content, as that is all we do here getting back into the second half of action. Michigan did defer, so they start out with the football in the strong eye formation. Samuels is the back, tight end comes in motion left to right side. Patterson draws back to pass, steps up, throws over the middle, and Wright makes the catch. And Bender over wanted to rip that football away, but he hangs on to it for 7 yards. 2nd down and 3, bunch to the right side. Sweep to Collins to the left, and Bender over is there again. A tackle for a loss. Everyone needs to understand how impressive his true freshman season has been to this point. 3rd down and 4, fullback in motion, play action, quick throw over the middle, he's got Collins for a 1st down, he beats Jennings again in what's continued to be a battle on the outside. Single back set, tight end to the left side, Patterson takes the snap, fresh set of downs, steps up to run and goes down. Nick Weatherford yet again, a loss of 2 behind the line. Drive continues, 2nd down and long. Patterson takes the clean snap, fires to the corner, and it's caught. Black makes the catch. He beat Sheldon Stewart. 3rd down and 8. Tight end comes in motion right to left side. 4:23 left in the 3rd quarter. They set up screen to the right side. Samuels makes the catch, evades a defender, stiff arms a man, and is down near the 1st down marker. But Buffalo State gets the stop. Bending, not breaking, spread flex, Armstrong gives up the middle to Jacobs, and he has a 1st down and a gain of 7 on the carry. Moving forward, it's 3rd down and 6. They have trips to the left side. Give inside O'Connell. He has a lot of room right up the middle. The offensive line has struggled in pass protection. Running the ball a bit of a different story as we reach the end of the 3rd quarter. No points were scored, but the Bengals are still down 28, and time is running out. The Bengals are driving as we start the 4th quarter of play. Clock ticks down, under 6 to go. Armstrong takes a snap, evades some pressure to the right side, tests the safety, and it's intercepted. He wanted to see just how rangy he was, looking deep for Billy Myers, and he got his answer. Not too many more chances for Buffalo State to come back in this one, but we can at least watch and see what the team can do as Bender Rover nearly takes one back for 6. Goes right off his hands. Michigan continues to drive out of the single back set, receiver in motion. Patterson drop, pressure, dumps it off for Samuels, and Red Rover send Bender Rover straight over. A loss of 3. He didn't want Samuels to get anything. Hawkins delivers the pressure, Rover delivers the boom. Clock under 4 minutes from the 15-yard line. Patterson gives to Samuels again, and guess who? Bender Rover is playing like his team isn't down 4 possessions. 3rd down and 7, under 3 to go now. Patterson takes the snap on 3rd down, fires over the middle. Martin makes the catch, and he's down inside the 2 for an 11-yard gain. 1st down and goal. They continue draining the clock. Patterson takes a snap and doesn't have any time to give it off. Jay Woods, the assassin, in the backfield. And as she says, that was fast. 2nd down and goal. They go heavy. 1:30 left in the game. Patterson quick give to Samuels up the gut, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. The only reason he got in was because Bender Rover wasn't over there. Let's face it. Lance Rice checks back in as the Bengals try to go down the field and score with 1:15. He fires quickly, and Billy Myers makes the first catch of the game for 21 yards. Where has that been all game long? They go empty 2-by-3, exactly a minute. Rice takes a snap. Pressure comes, he fires over the middle, and Bo Burrell makes the catch. The clock stops as he gains the 1st down. 3rd down and 10 after 2 incompletions. Rice snaps, throw to the corner, and Myers has it yet again for a gain of 16, his 2nd catch of the possession. 41 seconds to go. Rice, quick throw over the middle, and it's off the hands of Brown. He drops a wide open touchdown like they haven't already made so many mistakes in this game. 2nd down and 10, 37. Rice snaps, fires to the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown. Pat Hughes, what a throw from Lance Rice, though. He led Hughes to where only he could get it. If he throws this to the corner, it's probably broken up. And of course, that's going to be the end of the game, as Buffalo State does manage to score double-digit points, but it does not matter as they allow 38 to the Michigan Wolverines. It wasn't entirely the defense's fault. The offense ultimately stalled, and the offensive line was absolutely horrendous in this game. However, the passing defense did have its struggles, and I think it is a subject for concern if they're giving up over 30 points a game. Lance Rice got hurt, but he did complete 5 of his passes for 14 yards. Many of those were incomplete due to coverage. The Michigan defensive line showed to be a group full of big boys, but it didn't stop Leon Jacobs for having a semi-productive day. On the receiving end, Billy Myers hauled in 2 receptions for 37 yards in the last possession of the game. Better late than never, I guess, and Pat Hughes did have a touchdown. And on the defensive end, Ben Hall and Bender Rover each had 8 tackles, Jay Woods with 6 and Hawkins with 4. However, the big story in this game was that Bender Rover really broke out with 2 TFLs, a lot of big hits, sticks, and he really brought the passion to this game. Also, Nick Weatherford did have 2 sacks that cannot be ignored, as it did help Buffalo State not give up over 40. We may go to the Big Ten next year if we win the MAC conference, but it's going to be another journey, as Buffalo State clearly isn't ready to compete with the big dogs of college football. That being said, if you enjoyed the video, please make sure you drop a like and subscribe for the love of franchise content. It's all we do here. Click here to see more Bengals.